shot at some shut-eye before the next stop?
You were just lounging on a beach in Cuba, now you're in Mexico.
Getting strafed by a patrol boat isn't exactly my idea of R&R.
Please tell me you got an update on the ship the engineers hijacked.
The airfield staff just packed up and left 5 minutes ago. No warning, no word.
Sounds like there's a fight headed our way.
We tried to get the drone up for aerial surveillance, but someone's jamming our video feed.
We need to get this plane in the air now.
We've got foot mobiles flanking our position.
All right, you three. Fortify here. Lay down suppressing fire. Grim, we can't get airborne if we're under attack.
I'll get us prepped for takeoff.
Oh, hang on, we're not done yet then. Neutralize hostiles. Whoa, that was pretty lucky, wasn't it? That was very lucky. Oh, hang on, don't let me down now. Oh, what? I've got no gas? That sucks. Oh, just as he moves, look.
Looks like a small force. Keeping an eye out for the rest of them.
Got no vision, supervision. Damn it. Come and have a look, punks. I'm ready for you. Do you reckon he's just there? Have some gas needs.
I've got movement behind the hangars.
Oh shit, you're not kidding me, are you? Whoa. Whoa, shit.
Sam, we got trucks inbound.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Oh dear. What's he saying? Where does he want us to go now? Should we just get in the chopper? What else we got? I really don't want to. I suppose tear gas might.
Sam, more hostiles inbound on trucks.
Gotta be kidding me.
Spreading out. More trucks left side.
Jesus, man! I've got no bloody ammo.
All engines online.
Oh, there's hundreds of the buggers. I wasn't expecting this, I thought we'd kind of done the mission. Oh man, I wonder if I can get around the back here. Oh, yes, possibly. All depends on what his peripheral vision's gonna be like.
Man down. Ollie's hit. Kyle, get him stable.
Shit. Oh, that shadow should have given me away.
I think we're clear.
Confirmed.
Hell yeah, that went alright, man. Oh, I'm quite chuffed with that. What do you reckon, Photo?
Grim, we need Paladin off the ground now.
We'll have to clear the runway.
Sam, I've unjammed the UAV.
Slave it to Briggs OPSAT.
Sneak's gonna want to take the plane intact.
Only way to keep us on the ground is to knock out the engines.
Roger that.
What the hell am I doing there? Whoa. What am I doing? Am I supposed to be knocking the engines out? Presumably not on my plane, obviously. Because that would be stupid. So let's not do that.
Fuel confirmed.
What? Oh god. Why is that not dying? Rockets, cannons. See you later, Rampage. You take care, mate. Thanks for joining us, dude. Might be playing some Amnesia later, you know. Oh crap.
That's a confirmed kill. Scrap metal.
That's quite good fun doing that. Wow, look at that plane, man. It's massive.
Briggs, that isn't the last of them. Multiple vehicles approaching our position.
Out of service. Got him.
Go on, Briggsy boy. I tell you what, I could not agree more. I think I'm actually going to call that episode Grumble Pulls It Out of His Bum.
I'm seeing rooster tails. More trucks incoming. We need to get off the ground now.
I think that is a very apt summary of that section, mate. I was just literally flapping about hoping for the best there. Grumble pulls one out of his bum. Do not crash, do not crash. Yeah, look, we got a gold on that, look. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that as well. I thought it'd stitch me up by giving me no ammo at all. The levels actually are a lot more open than you realise, and I think sometimes as gamers we kind of train to not explore, and I think this game actually, you know, it is about exploring your options. I think we've been so confined over recent years with level design. That's one of the things I'm really looking forward to with the new consoles. And as we know, sort of what comes on a new console hopefully comes on PC, because they tend to sort of design the games for the lowest common denominator, don't they? I'm a bit surprised at our earnings there. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it?
Briggs, what have you got?
Tracking tanker movements in the Gulf. Coast Guard had to fly in a replacement crew on one of the ships because of food poisoning.
Charlie?
You guys are gonna want to see this. I got some help from the peeps over at Fort Meade and backtracked the IP addresses that were tagged to the guys in Philly. You're looking at the guts of the server the engineers use for their US ops. I've got IDs, addresses.
It's details.
What do you mean?
This is just white noise. We ran thousands of hits like this before Blacklist 0. It's how the engineers operate, and it's not telling us what Sadiq wants from the Blacklist.
I thought it was to get US troops off foreign soil.
That's never gonna happen. Sadiq knows it.
Ooh.
Briggs is right. We're not asking the right questions. If Sadiq's not working for Iran...
And he doesn't care about getting the troops home.
Then what's his real play?
Charlie. The connection. Everything we have here could be compromised. Work with Briggs. Focus on the tanker and that replacement crew. That's a solid lead.
Man.
Take everything we got, feed it into the SMI, see if we can figure out what the engineers are really after.
Stopping fuel doesn't get us any closer to knowing what Sadiq
Sneaky,
wants.
crafty
Grabbing one of his
devil.
people on site does.
Very astute.
My men. They took the bait. The kid can cut anything he wants, but as of 5 minutes ago, Paladin was mine.
Good.
Uh-oh.
ETA.
Charlie's not going to like that.
Offshore rendezvous with Echo Team in 2 hours. Targeted impact site in 4.
Status of COG preparations?
Site F is at yellow alert. DC's already sent emergency intel packets from JSOC, NSA, and State.
Good. They just need one more push.
Now we go for fuel?
Launch it. I want the entire coast burning by the time I touch down. Let's start with Fisher's plane. He wants to know what we're after. Let's give him a taste. Time to move.
This game's getting bloody good, I tell you. Detention facility completed. Airstrip completed. Alright, it was sort of like 2 missions sort of. Right, well, for anyone who's watching it, that's the end of this particular gameplay session, so thanks for watching. VG, to answer your question, the problem is, I'll try and walk you through this. If I boot up Blacklist, I've got 2 ways of doing it. I can either do it through Steam, even as a non-Steam game, which then boots up the Uplay window, from which I can then start the game. Or I can just go to the Blacklist launcher, and that does exactly the same thing. If I do one of those 2 things, then basically I can start the game up, and where I am here now, I can press Shift F2 and it brings up the Uplay overlay. I can see friends invites, I can see all the gunk that goes with Uplay. I've tested it with everything else that I have running whilst I am streaming. The one piece of software which basically means I have no access to Uplay whatsoever is OBS, Open Broadcasting. So in other words, even if I start the broadcasting software after I've started the game, or if I start broadcasting software before I start the game, either one doesn't make any difference, and it doesn't make any difference in whether I boot through Steam or through the Blacklist launcher. If I have OBS open, it basically completely negates my ability to bring up the Uplay overlay, and that is the reason why I cannot accept the friends invites, and presumably why you cannot connect when you try to connect to me. So the problem is an incompatibility with Uplay and Open Broadcasting software. So in other words, I cannot stream co-op gameplay for this game unless I switch to something like DX Story, which is never going to happen, or XSplit, which I do own, and could undoubtedly set up to do it. So that's it basically. To cut a long story short, I simply can't do it until we find out where the incompatibility is with OBS and Uplay. I have posted a message on the official forums. A few other people have had the same problem. There's the workaround of using obviously say XSplit or something like that. So I'll be honest, I shouldn't imagine they're going to fix it anytime soon. But at least we know why it didn't work last night, VG dude. It's nothing your end, and technically it's nothing my end either. So I'm going to end this stream for now. I'll catch you in Steam chat in a sec, VG. Thanks everyone for watching as always. I'll be back on later with some more Blacklist, and also I am thinking of starting my Amnesia The Dark Descent run this evening, prior to the Machine for Pigs, which I think comes out in 2 weeks. So I've kind of been putting it off because I really don't want to play the game, to be quite honest with you. all I hear is really bad things about it, so playing it with headphones late at night, probably not particularly good for me, but I'm going to give it a go, just see how we get on with it. So I'll probably play some Teletubby music or something in the background. Anyway chaps, thanks for watching, hopefully catch you again later, take care.